Hi, good morning. It's Malcolm here, and welcome to my trading friends. Found a new clock. The Google one didn't work this morning for some reason, but I found this new one. So it's 10:24 on Wednesday, the 18th of April. I'm kind of deciding what to do today. Racing starts at approximately 13:50, but it's a 6 furlong race, and for this video I'm going to try and find a HOB, or half of your stake bet, whatever you like to call it, trade, I don't know, HOB, Dob, Cob, whatever. So the first race is a 6 furlong. If we have to go and run in, I don't really want to do that. So this next race is Cheltenham Hurdle. It's a 20 furlong race, and it's really interesting. There's some good horses in this race, with some good Dob stats. So it's kind of like deciding which one to take, to try and do it, and whether to try before the off, or just go and play with it. And this one, Poetic Rhythm, immediately sets out as one that I kind of like the look of. 63%, 55%, but then there's this one, which is the clock's ticking, which is 75%, and 77 over here. This one's got 285, and there's another one down here, but I'm not too sure about that. It's going out a little bit. So I think I'm going to have a look at what the racing actually says. So this one is obviously the favourite, and it kind of hasn't got the dobbing history that I want for this particular race. So we got Poetic Rhythm. So what does it mention? Silver Cafe shouldn't be overlooked. Well, Silver Cafe is not really one that we want to have a look at either. So let's have a look at what the Racing Post is doing. 2 secs, I'll get it. Okay, so that's interesting. The nap is one for the road, Tom. One for the road, Tom. One for the road, Tom. It's all the better now. So that's their nap, which is interesting because it is one of our selections to have a look at. So let's have a look at the price on Betfair for that particular one. The other thing is that Poetic Rhythm, which is the one I kind of like as well, is 63%. This one will still be up quite high, and see where it is at the moment. So it's up at 10. Now, considering it's a nap, it may well come back in. My worry is that it's at 10 now and it goes right out, but I have a funny feeling that as a nap it might well come back in again. But you can never tell this early in the day. But I don't want to miss out on a possible earlier trade for it dropping. The thing is, by the looks of it, these are going to be around each other, and I can't see that that's going to drop. But see, it's gone down already. But it's kind of going between these two, and it's a matter of whether it actually it's back up at 10 again. It's just a matter of whether it actually starts going the other way, and we kind of way out before we hit the off price. Now, this isn't going to be a big trade because I'm still trying to work out these half a Dobs, or whatever you want to call them, or HOBs, or whatever, trades. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a small trade this morning of £2. Okay. I just want to see what happens, and whether that does come down during the day. It is a nap. It's a good test as well to see what happens with that nap. So it's now 11:25 and that price has dropped, and be interesting to see if that holds out. But there was a small trade there, not sure about this, but there was a small trade there if you wanted it, but we'll have to see how it, where's it gone then? That one, yeah, so it's been dropping. It's going to be interesting to see how far it goes, but it's down to, or was down to 8.8. It's gone up, 8.6, gone up slightly now. But there was a small trade out if you'd wanted it, which would have not been a bad trade out at £2. But we'll just see how it goes for the rest of the day until the off. Okay. Hello. So it's 13:55 according to the clock there, and we haven't made that half dob yet, but the price has been coming down, and it did go out a little bit again, but it started to come down again. So I'm at a good position now. I mean, if the price comes down and stays where it is, even if I go in play, I'm in a pretty good position because we got that 10 earlier on. I'll just come back if anything happens, but otherwise I'll come back at the off, and we'll see where we go from there. Okay, see you in a bit. So we're in play, and I'm going to turn that up actually. Should have done that. And we'll see what happens. It's a 2 mile 4 furlong race, so it's a bit of a long race. So kind of that's back down to where we were originally, but I don't know. We have to wait and see. We're a little bit out. SP was 12.8, so we were at 10, so we're a bit out. Sorry about that noise in the background again. It's just we have to have something done in the house today, and I can't stop it. So we're just looking to see if that price does actually come down to, you know, about 5, which is quite a way down. It's hard to see sometimes, isn't it, that, you know, it can come down, but we'll just wait and see what happens with this race. I'm going to pause for a minute just in case. So yeah, I paused because that noise, it stopped again now, so we'll see what happens. Not much at the moment. Going against us again at the moment, which is never a good sign in play, but we've got to kind of hang in there and see what happens to the end. I think it's going to have to go down to near to 7, I think. So it's working its way down. It's quite interesting. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, we're almost there. Let's see if we get this half. Ooh, see, again, I'd normally be out by now, that's for sure. You kind of get that chance, don't you, where you kind of seem to get that chance to do it, and then it goes. So I don't know. It's certainly, we look like we had a good chance, and then it's gone out again, and then it's come back in again. And it's come back down again, and we got it. It did. So we got 6.6, and we got a £1.03 trade in the end. So okay, that one worked, which was really, really good. So there's our dob. Sorry, a half dob. See you in the next video.